Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here at Dick Stadium on the campus of Kent State University as Northern Illinois will take on Kent State. Joining me in the broadcast booth, everybody, once again, is Kyle Mathis. Kyle, we already saw one 0-3 team not win in Ball State. What can Northern Illinois do here against Kent State?
Well, I think NIU's got to use the momentum that they had last week. They barely lost to Ohio by 1. They have to use that momentum and how they played that game here against Kent State.
And they will get the ball to start. So what players are you looking forward to seeing here for Kent State and NIU?
Well, Justin Morris Jr., Dylan Tate, 2 quarterbacks, and they're 2 freshmen, too. Their first seasons here in the CFSL. It's going to be fun to watch these freshman quarterbacks duel it out.
Dylan Tate will start under center. Tight end coming in motion from right to left. Tate dropping back from under center will deliver a pass to Blakely Radloff for a pickup of 11 and a first down for Kent State.
We saw this a lot with Ball State in that game, with Ball State and Ohio. Slant routes inside. Nice route there and a nice catch.
First down and 10. Radloff now coming in motion from left to right. Sets up in the slot. Dylan Tate will take a shot, but he throws it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, Dylan Tate almost got sacked there by Will Stevens, the cornerback. Getting pressure on Tate is going to be very important for NIU in this game.
So now second down and 10, upcoming for Dylan Tate, who drops back from under shotgun, and this time doesn't see anything he likes and throws it out of bounds yet again.
Well, once again, NIU, they get pressure to Tate, and that's 2 plays that Tate had to throw it away, so 3rd and 10.
Kent State coming into this matchup 1-2. Meanwhile, Northern Illinois is 0-3. 3rd and 10. Tate hit as he threw the football, and it falls incomplete. The pressure coming from Frank Taylor.
Well, once again, I mean, that's 3 plays in a row that NIU, got to Tate, made a play.
So now the offense for NIU will come on, but where they start is up for this kick return as the return by King Sanders for 8, and they'll be beyond the 30-yard line. All right, so one stop from NIU's from defense. What are you looking forward to seeing from their offense now?
Well, they got to get a good start here, and Justin Morris Jr. is going to be looking for something here. 569 yards on the season and 4 touchdowns as well. Let's see what he can do.
Justin Morris Jr. had a big game last week, and here he's going to start with a handoff to Bentley Jones going up the middle for a pickup of 5.
Yeah, and Morris did have a big game against Ohio, and that's why the game was so close. Not many expected that game to be close, but it was a 1-point Ohio win. I think if Morris plays big, it's going to be a very close game against Kent State.
Trips to the bottom of the formation for Morris Jr., who will hand it off to Bentley Jones, trying to go up the right side. He'll get 3 yards before he's going to be tackled on the play by Gabriel Cole.
Well, I think it's very important right now for Kent State. If they can stop NIU right now, they get the ball right back. It'll be very important for their offense's momentum.
Pistol set look here for Justin Morris Jr. He'll hand it off to Bentley Jones, and he's going to have enough for the first down as NIU picks up the first down and keeps the drive alive.
Well, Bentley Jones is a very reliable halfback. 14 yards on 3 rushes so far. He picks up the first down there.
And a good start here for the Huskies. Trips to the top of the formation for Morris Jr., who's going to keep it on the option keeper, and a good design play call. He is down the sidelines inside the 30 to the 20, and will be pushed out of bounds on the play by Scott Jones.
Talk about the 5-star quarterback getting the job done. Nice option play, and Justin Morris picks up a lot of yardage right there. And you were saying Kent State's defense, they want to get off the field. They want to give their offense some momentum. Well, Morris just said, nope, that's not going to happen.
And now NIU is inside the red zone, and they will be in the pistol set look here as the tight end Shurin coming in motion. Handoff up the middle goes Will Stevens for a pickup of 4.
Nice job there by the Kent State defensive line, forcing Stevens inside. And there you go. I mean, he doesn't get much, only 4, but they got to stop right now.
2-by-2 look here for Justin Morris Jr. A little bit of an option keeper, keeps it, and chugs off 2 tackles. Look at the power from Justin Morris Jr. and having to come in is Scott Jones yet again.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Scott Jones. And wow, what a run there for Justin Morris. Almost got into the end zone with 2 broken tackles.
Ezekiel Pitts, the middle linebacker, with the tackle. As Justin Morris Jr. looking to break it out, and he is going to get the edge and into the touchdown, into the end zone. He goes for his first rushing touchdown of the game, and what a big drive by NIU.
Yeah, and what a drive by Morris, too. He ran for some great plays right there, and what a way to start for NIU. On the road, and they get the first touchdown, winless as well.
Meanwhile, Clemson drives down the field but misses a field goal, and the score remains 0-0 inside of 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. That one again is Clemson, Ohio State going on over on twitch.tv. Meanwhile, the extra point by Clayton is through the uprights and good. So NIU with a 7-0 lead, and they got the 3 and out that they needed against Kent State when Kent State got the ball first. So let's see as Jace Nickelberry returns to 29 yards. What are you looking forward to seeing here for Kent State's offense?
Well, I'm looking forward for a touchdown because they have to get one here. These MAC teams, when they get the lead, they're hard to stop. And NIU is no exception. Yes, they might be 0-3, but they have one of the best offenses along with one of the best quarterbacks in the MAC.
And they were kind of trying to figure out their playbook as well for the first 2 weeks, but it looks like Josh Clayton has everything set up he needs as Dylan Tate takes off and runs for a pickup of 5, 2nd and short upcoming.
Yeah, and NIU, they were trying to set up their playbook, and they also played some really good teams in Texas and Notre Dame, and they barely lost to Ohio, so they're still the real deal.
2nd and 5 for Dylan Tate. Quick throw across the middle, looking for his tight end, Radloff, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, nice play there by NIU secondary to make sure make sure that he drops the pass right there.
Now 3rd down and 5 upcoming for Dylan Tate and the Golden Flashes. He's going to look to throw to the right. Wide open receiver, Kyle Perry for a pickup of 10.
I think that was just zone coverage by NIU, and Perry finds an opening, and so does Dylan Tate. Nice pass play.
1st down and 10, Kent State. One of the better drives that they've had in this game. This one is their second. Is the tight end coming in motion from left to right. Dylan Tate, play action, doesn't see anything he likes, decides to take off and runs with it. Gives a forearm shiver before being tackled by Will Stevens.
Oh, what a run there by Tate. I mean, absolutely stiff arm that man, and a nice tackle as well.
Archer Berry, the recipient of that forearm shiver, as it's 2nd down and 4 for Dylan Tate. Play action, he's going to take a shot deep, and he had a wide open receiver, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, he had him open, and that's something that we saw with Ball State in last game. Some of those throws were overshot. I don't think Kent State can afford that this game. They have to hit their throws.
3rd down and 4. Can Dylan Tate convert another 3rd down? He takes off and scrambles. He's going to get enough for the 1st down. He's inside the 4th before being tackled on the play by number 31, Teddy Tate.
Talk about your freshman quarterback making some veteran plays. Tate doesn't see anybody downfield. Instead of staying in the pocket and possibly getting sacked or throwing an interception, takes off, picks up the 1st down. That's a veteran play for a freshman quarterback.
Meanwhile, Ohio State gets the first score of the game, up 7-0, courtesy of a Zach Davis 2-yard touchdown run midway through the first quarter. Handoff up the said it's going to set up 2nd and short.
Nice run there by Nickelberry. Almost picked up the 1st down, but a good job by NIU's cornerbacks and linebackers of getting there before he can pick that up.
2nd down and 1. Kent State looking really good on their 2nd drive of the game. They're going to be going for the under center here in the I formation. Raloff in motion from right to left. Play action for Tate. Going to take a shot. Oh, he had a receiver, but he overshot it, and it was almost intercepted on the play by Patrick Flowers.
Yeah, nice job with positioning by Patrick Flowers. He's going to be kicking himself for not getting that pick, but that was some good positioning and a nice play.
Trips to the top of the formation here under pistol set. Dylan Tate, Tate with the pinch man, but still Dylan Tate pick up 3 yards, 1st down.
And a huge hit there by the linebacker, Teddy Tate. He's sending a message to the freshman quarterback.
It's down at 10. Let's see if Dylan Tate will get rattled by these hits. That's what NIU is hoping. Tate throwing it across the middle. He finds his tight end. He rattled for 5.
Yeah, and like you said, NIU, they want Tate to feel the pressure with these hard hits, and if Tate keeps on getting hit hard, they hope that maybe he'll throw some underthrown or overthrow balls.
Under center, bunch set for Tate, dropping back 5 steps, finds his receiver. It is caught, and caught by Jason Nickelberry for a pickup of 9, 1st down, and they're inside the red zone.
Nice catch there by Jason Nickelberry. That one was almost deflected down. Make sure to oh yeah, a nice throw too by Tate. Threaded the needle. And now they're in 1st and 10 inside 15.
Warner went for the deflection or the interception, but couldn't come up with it. As Tate will drop back, he looks to take off. He slides down before Archer Berry has a chance to lay him out.
Yeah, and Tate wasn't sliding earlier, and now he's sliding. Maybe those big hits from NIU getting to his head.
getting close to the 5-yard line. They're going to be set up at the 6. 2nd down and 5. Tate will hand it off. Going up the middle. He's going to be hit and driven back. Not before Tyler King Jr. picks up 1. Flowers in on the stop.
A nice tackle by Patrick Flowers. It looked like the running back was almost gonna break the tackle, but Flowers makes sure he does not.
The 3 of 4 on 3rd down are the Kent State Golden Flashes. 3rd down conversion here would most likely be a touchdown. Dylan Tate look to take off, scrambles and gets out of a sack, but he's going to still be sacked for a loss of 1 on the play as the Huskies swarm and they smell blood. George Smith will get the sack.
George Smith, his first sack of the game. I don't think that's going to be the only one. He's a big impact player for NIU's defense, and good job by the defense as well, forcing a 4th down in the red zone.
So Dion Wyatt for Kent State. As you take a look at the replay there, George Smith, he actually came, Dylan Tate actually broke out of 2 tackles on that play before Smith was able to clean it up, and we'll see Dion Wyatt attempt a field goal on 4th down. The kick is up, and it's sweeping upright. So Kent State gets on the middle, down 4, 7-3, State with the field goal.
Yeah, and NIU, they might have allowed points, but they have to be happy about that. Kent State, that was a really good drive, and they were in the red zone. And so that's a huge stop for NIU to hold them to 3.
And they will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. All right, so NIU, they scored. Justin Morris Jr. looking really good here yet again, coming off a big performance last week in a loss against Ohio.
Yeah, and he's not letting the pressure get to him.
They're going to hand it off to Bentley Jones, and he's going to go up the right side before he's going to be hit and stopped on the play. But he picks up 5 yards before number 23, Dale Albert, comes in and makes the stop.
Yeah, and Bentley Jones isn't letting the pressure get to him either. He's a senior. He's been here before. He's ready to make some big plays in the running game.
2-by-2 set here for Justin Morris Jr., who's going to do a play action. He's going to look to the left side, and it's going to be intercepted by Kent State. And stepping out of bounds. Great play by Nilla Jennings, the corner, getting his first interception on the season.
Nice catch by Nilla Jennings. He got up. That vertical was elite. And it's unfortunate that he stepped out of bounds. His momentum carried him out of bounds, but good field position here for Kent State.
And the ball goes right back to the Kent State Golden Flashes high-powered offense as Tate fired to Dawson Tate for a pick up a 4.
Yeah, and you said high-powering offense. This offense is high-powering. 338.3 yards per game, 21.3 points per game. They're here to play for sure.
2nd and 6 for Dylan Tate. Tight end Radloff in motion from right to left. In the backfield is going to be Tyler King Jr. Tate looking to take off and run with it. He slides before George Smith is able to lay a hand on him, setting up 3rd and short.
Yeah, it looked like George Smith was going for a big hit there. So I'm not surprised that Tate slid right there, but a smart play again, running. But now they got to convert on 3rd down.
Under center, Dylan Tate in the bunch set from single back. And he's going to throw it across the middle, captured the ball by John Blair for his first reception of the game. Meanwhile, Clemson gets a field goal, and it's now 7-3. Same score we have over here with 1:30 left to go in the first quarter. That one going over on twitch.tv. Dylan Tate, will fire this one out to the sideline from the front side, caught by John Blair for a 4-yard reception.
Nice catch by John Blair. I think both of these games, Clemson, Ohio State, and this game, NIU, Kent State's going to be really close, looking at the scores so far.
Tight end in motion from right to left here. Dylan Tate dropping back, and he's going to take off and run with it yet again. He slides down just a yard short of the first down sticks.
He's really smart with these runs. I mean, he doesn't see anybody downfield, makes the runs, and yeah, nice play by him.
3rd down and short yet again. Can Dylan Tate pick it up yet again and keep the drive alive? He's going to hand it off to King Jr., who's going to be really close, but they're going to say the momentum got him across the line. 1st down, Golden Flashes.
Oh, the NIU is so close to stopping Kent State right there, but a nice run up the gut and a nice play call by Kent State too.
1st down and 10. The secondary for NIU motioning around here before the snap. Dylan Tate keeps it on the option keeper. He's going to turn upfield, and that was where the secondary moved away as Dylan Tate picks up 16 yards.
Yeah, that was a good play call. Secondary moved towards where the running back was going to go. It was an option play, and Tate almost got in at the half-yard line. And here we go, NIU. Can they hold them to a field goal?
They did it one time. They did it last possession. Can they do it back-to-back drives? Dylan Tate hit as he threw the football, and it falls complete because his arm was going forward, and the hit is delivered by Teddy Tate.
Nice hit there, and a nice blitz too, a nice blitz play call.
Back down in goal. Tate throw it underneath. Pass is caught. James Mickelberry into the end zone for a 2-yard touchdown reception as Kent State takes the lead for the first time, 9-7, pending the extra point.
Leave it to Kent State's offense and Dylan Tate to throw the ball at the 1-yard line. I mean, what a play call. I don't think NIU expected that. The man was wide open over the middle, a short throw, but a nice catch and a nice touchdown.
As Jace goes into the end zone for his first CFSL touchdown of the season. So congratulations to Jace Nickelberry, who now gives Kent State the lead 10-7.
Yeah, and congratulations to Nickelberry. I do not think that that's going to be his only touchdown of the season. He's going to get many more for this team.
Sanders 25 yards, and so with 6 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, very entertaining first quarter.
Yeah, this game is living up to the hype, that's for sure.
Yeah, across the middle, he connects, and getting yards short of midfield is DeAndre Tyrell for 24 yards. And with 1 second left to go, this is pretty much going to take us to the second quarter. And there it is as the whistle blows here to end the first quarter. Kent State on top, 10-7, courtesy of 10 unanswered points. But Northern Illinois has the ball, and they're marching downfield. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this. We are back at Dick Stadium on the campus of Kent State University. I'm Jeff Melnition. My broadcast partner with me is Kyle Matheson here on his first down. It's going to be a run by Bentley Jones for a pickup of 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, what a way to end the first quarter for NIU with that long throw over the middle. A nice field position as well. They're basically at midfield.
Shotgun, Jones sidecar right. Tight end coming in motion. Morris Jr. will fire it across the middle. Pass going to be caught, and getting his way to a first down is Garrence Cunningham for a pickup of 10.
Yeah, that was a nice first reception by Garrence Cunningham, and what a throw as well by Justin Morris, threading the needle again.
This is set with Justin Morris. He's going to hand it off to Bentley Jones going out the right side. He gives a forearm shiver, but he's going to pick up 6 yards on the play. Meanwhile, Ohio State punches in a touchdown to start the second quarter as the score is now 14-3 as number 9 Ohio State is winning against Clemson, who's ranked number 14. That one going over on twitch.tv. Here on YouTube, second down and 4. NIU looking really good. Justin Morris Jr. will keep it on the option keeper. He had the opportunity to pitch it, but he keeps it for a pickup of 9.
Yeah, that was a smart play by Morris. Don't pitch that, because if he did, that would have hit a defender most likely, and that might have been a fumble.
Down inside, Morris Jr. pump fakes. He's going to take a shot downfield to the end zone. Up in the air, it's batted around, and it's picked off the deflection. The second interception of the game, and that one was big. It's going to be Dale Arbor with the interception. It's going to be interesting because Kent State's going to be backed up deep in their own territory.
What an interception by Dale Albert. I think this one might be reviewed. It's not going to be reviewed. He really caught that ball on the ground, basically. That's a huge interception.
Dale Uber coming up with the interception. It is rolling around, but George Smith there for the deflection.
Yeah, nice shot by George Smith. I think NIU, they want to keep Kent State this far back. If they have to punt the ball at Kent State, NIU is going to get it at practically midfield.
Chilly night here in Kent State as it's 20 degrees outside, but Dylan Tate is looking to warm up. He is going to be stopped 2 yards short of the first down marker before the tackle on the play.
Yeah, nice play by Tate, but a nice tackle by Archer Berry, managing to make sure that Tate gets down on that play.
4 down linemen for the NIU Huskies. As the tight end going in motion for Dylan Tate, who's going to fire it, and the pass is caught. He threw that into triple coverage, but Jake Smithberry comes down with a 22-yard reception. First down, Golden Flashes.
Oh my goodness. Tate, what a throw. Like you said, he threw it into triple coverage, and that was perfectly placed. And that honestly is a heartbreaker for NIU. They almost had him punting the football inside their own 20.
I called Dylan Tate's game last week. That looks like one of the better throws that we have seen from him all season. And here, they're going to start with a run on first down to King Jr. for a pickup of 4.
And a nice containment by NIU, making sure that King Jr. does not pick up any yards.
So 2nd down and 6 for Dylan Tate, who's got trips, but Radloff is going to come in motion, making it a 2-by-2 look here. He's going to drop back, short drop, but he sees nothing he likes, decides to take off, but he's going to be hit and sacked on the play, as it looked like Frank Taylor disengaging off his block and getting the sack.
Well, a nice tackle by Frank Taylor. Look at him come in from the linebacker position and run right through the blocking and tackle down Tate. That is a solid play for NIU, and they need that because look at it, 3rd and 8. This is a chance for NIU to get off the field and put their offense back on.
It was 3rd and 2 just a couple plays ago before Dylan Tate found Jace Nickelberry for 22 yards. NIU looking to get the stop here with 3 down defensive linemen. Dylan Tate dropping back, sees nothing he likes, decides to take off. He's going to be close. He's going to get the first down, and 6-yard rush is just enough to get the first down. Meanwhile, number 14, Clemson, gives it to the fullback as the Tigers pull within 6. They're down 4. It's 14-10 with 5:15 to go in the first half. That one going over on twitch.tv. Dylan Tate just converting a first down with 8-yard rush. We'll throw it underneath. Tyler King Jr. is running back coming out from the backfield.
Yeah, nice catch by King, holding onto the ball as he got tackled immediately. But a nice play call by NIU's defensive coordinator. Sending the blitz, had to be a quick throw by Tate.
Teddy Tate already getting the tackles up to 7 in this game. 2nd and 9. Tate finding his tight end. Lee Radloff up a 5, going to set up another 3rd and short.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. This is huge for NIU. They've let Kent State convert on 3rd down 2 times this drive. If they can get the ball back now, it'd be massive.
This drive started after the interception at their own 6. Tate taking a shot. It is caught and breaking out of tackles. Radloff to the end zone. Touchdown. The tight end scores from 48 yards out.
That was Kent State's offense at its finest. They blocked the blitz. Tate with a beautiful throw. And Radloff, what a catch and what a run after catch. Kent State, NIU's got to be feeling pressured right now.
Having 2 touchdown passes last week in the game for Dylan Tate, has 2 in the first half as Blakely Radloff gets his first career CFSL touchdown this season. So congratulations to him getting on the board with a touchdown. He was coming over from NIU, kind of took a season off as well, so the tight end looking really good here for Kent State.
Yeah, I think he's going to make a big impact this game for his team. You can see it right there. Made a big play in one-on-one coverage to get that touchdown. I don't think he's going to stop there.
All right, so now NIU, they're down now. It's down 10. What are you expecting to see from this offense?
Well, I'm expecting to see Justin Morris Jr. make some big plays in order to get this team back to within 1 score.
On season, he had 2 interceptions coming into this game, so now he's up to 4 with matching that total, as he has 2 here. As he takes off, gets 4 yards, but he is going to be hit hard.
Yeah, and we saw Dylan Tate. He got hit hard, and he ended up sliding, and he's been sliding when he's been running the ball. Maybe that'll make Morris slide too with those big hits. He might be feeling it tomorrow, that's for sure.
Josh Clayton hopes starts to slide. 2-by-2 set here for Justin Morris Jr. He's going to throw it underneath. Pass is going to be caught, turning upfield, getting close to the first down marker, DeAndre Tyrell for a pickup of 5.
Well, this is exactly what Kent State wanted. Tyrell did not get the first down there. This is what NIU wanted on defense. This is what Kent State wants. Get your defense off the field.
3rd down and 1. Who's going to win this battle? Handoff to Bentley Jones as NIU will get enough for the first down. Pickup of 9 on the play by Bentley Jones.
Yeah, I guess when I was talking about get off the field or get your defense off the field, I forgot about Jones. He is a powerful running back, and he makes it look easy.
First down and 10, play action, but Morris Jr. is going to keep it, and he is going to be hit, but not before he picks up a gain of 1 on the play by Ben Champion.
Well, you have to look up from that play. You still got 1 yard, and a nice play call by the Kent State defense.
2nd down and 9 for JMJ, who's going to hand it off to Bentley Jones, going up the middle for a pickup of 3. It's going to set up a 3rd and 7.
Well, can NIU do exactly what Kent State did 3 times last drive? Can they pick up the first down on 3rd down?
3rd down and 7. They're going to go empty set here for NIU. Does Kent State bring the blitz? No, they don't. They get back in coverage, but it doesn't matter. JMJ connects to Jeremy Strotter for a gain of 14 and a first down for the Huskies.
Nice drop by Strotter. He gets wide open over the middle. I think Kent State thought that was going to be a long throw. It was still a long throw, but it wasn't as long as they expected.
Albert Moss with the tackle up to 6 already. JMJ takes off, and he's going to be close to the first down marker. They're going to say inches short, but it's going to be a big gain of 10 on the play. Second down and inches upcoming for the Huskies.
Smart play by Morris. He saw the blitz immediately, didn't even survey the field, just instantly went off and ran with it, and makes it a second and inches.
And that's what we're seeing from both quarterbacks in this game, Kyle, is that both of them don't see anything they like downfield, deciding to take off, and is making some interesting play call decisions down the field. As JMJ will hand it off to Bentley Jones, and he'll get just enough for the first down, as Colt Jenkins was the one on the tackle.
Yeah, what a hit by Colt Jenkins. He threw him to the ground, and that's sending a message to the opposing quarterback for sure.
Under 3 minutes to go in a very fast-moving first half. Handoff to Stevens, trying to get out the left side, but he is going to be hit and dropped on the play, and that's a big loss. Kelby Gilbert in on the stop.
Yeah, nice by Kelby Gilbert, but Dale Albert was also there to make the tackle. That was a two-man job, and they did exactly what they needed to do.
2nd and 14, 4 yards behind the original line of scrimmage. Justin Morris Jr. in the shotgun, and he's going to fire it over the middle. He had his receiver breaking open, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That would have made it a third and manageable. Now it's a third and very long. Let's see if NIU can convert.
Two receivers to the bottom of the formation, one to the top for Justin Morris Jr. He's going to set up the halfback screen to Bentley Jones. He gets it, blocking downfield, but they did not account for the corner who comes up and makes a big stop, Scott Jones.
Yeah, Scott Jones, what a tackle. Making sure he doesn't break it. Making sure that they have to hold for a field goal.
Now Clayton will come on to attempt a field goal on 4th and 8. The snap is down, kick is on the way. It is through the uprights and good as NIU draws within a touchdown. It is 17-10 here in Kent State.
Yeah, Ember Clayton with a long field goal and a nice kick. But I'm surprised NIU didn't run the clock on that field goal and bring it below 2 minutes. That gives Kent State a lot of time here.
So the Kent State Golden Flashes, Jay Snickleberry returns it 32 yards. So now first down and 10 with 2:15 left to go. All 3 timeouts for both teams. Are you expecting to see some big plays here?
Yeah, Kent State, they have a lot of time, but they got to be careful. If they go 3 and out, NIU gets the ball back with possibly 3 timeouts.
First down and 10. Tate underneath, and he finds John Blair for a pickup of 15.
Well, they didn't go 3 and out, and what a way for John Blair and this Kent State offense to get out to midfield after the first play. They have so much time right now, they do not have to go quick.
But now the important part is, do they start taking their foot off the gas pedal a little bit and burning some of this clock? Because if they score really quick, the ball goes right back to NIU, who just marched downfield for a field goal. So we'll see what happens. With 2 minutes left to go in the first half, Tate looking around, throws it underneath, into double coverage. Could have been picked off, but instead it's deflected. Yeah,
nice job by Tim Savage. Instead of going for the interception and maybe letting the receiver catch the ball, he bats it down. That's smart, and it stops the clock.
That's his 3rd pass deflection by Tim Savage on the season. So Dylan Tate drops back, takes off and runs, getting pressured from his line, still on his feet though, picks up 2 in all of that.
Yeah, that was interesting, and NIU, they got to be upset that he still managed to pick up 2 yards on that and that they didn't bring him down in the backfield.
And so we saw Ohio have success on 3rd down. Kent State doing the same. 8 of 10 so far as they will convert. It is 9 of 11 on 3rd down as Tate finds his receiver coming across the middle. Kyle Perry with the reception.
Yeah, 160 passing yards already for Tate, and Perry makes it easy for Tate. He was wide open over the middle on the slant route, and Kent State, they haven't even used 1 timeout yet.
No, they have not. They have really used this clock well. 1:20 left to go. Tate dropping back. His arm is on fire. El Fuego as Brian Ruddy with the 18-yard reception.
Yeah, Brian Ruddy right over the middle. Almost the same exact play as the last play. It's easier for Tate when he has a man that wide open.
First down and 10. Tate looking really good here in back-to-back games. As NIU, their defense needs to start collapsing.
Yeah, that's for sure. They have to try to force some maybe losses on the play, maybe force Kent State to burn some timeouts.
So inside the red zone, Dylan Tate, pistol set look here. King Jr. in the backfield. Tate throwing it across the middle. Pass is caught by Perry. Turns upfield before he's going to be hit by Tim Savage.
So that was the same play as the previous 2 plays except flipped, and Perry makes another catch.
Now they're going to go under center with 1 minute left to go. All 3 timeouts as Tate throws this one to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, that was smart. Tate was getting pressured and didn't want to get sacked. He wants to give his team an opportunity to power this one into the end zone.
2 timeouts left for the Golden Flashes. Tate will go under center. 2 receivers to the bottom of the formation. 1 to the top. 1 comes in motion. Handoff to King Jr. going up the middle as he takes a body with him. That's going to be Jaden Rivers on the tackle.
At Kent State, they have to score on this play. They don't have a first down marker.
3rd down and 6. Under a minute to go. 1 timeout left for the Golden Flashes. Tate looking around. Fires it. Pass is caught. Getting close. Blakely Radoff. Excellent design play call as it looked like he broke out after getting the stop, and they are going to kick it here on 4th down.
And Nico Vanzetti with a huge tackle to make sure he didn't get in. It looked like he had a chance, a really good chance of getting in, and he didn't. What a tackle by Vanzetti. And now Kent State, they're going to run the clock. I'm surprised NIU is not using a timeout right here.
There's 20 seconds left on the play clock. Now under 15 left to go as Kent State take it all the time that they need to kick this field goal. Deion Wyatt, who is 5 of 6 on the season, already converted 1 field goal attempt, looking to make it 2 for 2 on the evening. Snap is down, kick is on the way. It is through the uprights and good. Easy chip shot field goal for Wyatt. And now back to a 10-score game. 20-10 is the score.
Yeah, and Kent State not making it hard for the kicker. Wyatt, that's no more than a chip shot, no more than an extra point.
All right, so 11 seconds left to go. Under 10 now as it's going to be returned by Sanders. He tries to break it past the 25, but instead he's going to be knocked down short of that at the 23-yard line. So with 7 seconds left to go, are you expecting a big shot here from J&J?
Yeah, no. NIU ran the clock down. They're just going to run this one out with a run.
And there it is. He knows exactly what's going on as Bentley Jones will get out of bounds, picks up 7 yards. So could be a little bit of a better, shorter, long-distance throw here for Justin Morris Jr.
Now let's see what they do here. Will they throw it?
No, they're going to go conservative with Bentley Jones. He gets a forearm shiver, turns upfield, going to be inches short of the first down marker, but that's going to take us to halftime. But going on in the other game real quickly, Ohio State knocks home a field goal and ties the game 17-17 with a minute to go in the half. And so that one's going over on twitch.tv. But here, Kyle, as we come into the halftime studios, it has been a very impressive game by both teams, but a couple of mistakes by Justin Morris Jr. has kept them from closing the gap here on Kent State.
Yeah, and I think Justin Morris Jr. can't get in his own head. That interception that was thrown in almost in the red zone, that was a really good catch. Not many people can do that in the CFSL. That was athletic. That was insane. So he can't get in his own head. And we have a good game, though. NIU is not letting Kent State get out of this. They've held Kent State to some field goals, and that's been really important for keeping them in this game. It's only a 10-point game.
And there they just saw the interception by Dale Uber, but also it was Nilla Jenkins who got the interception, the first interception on Justin Morris Jr. But what some halftime adjustments would you make for both teams?
Well, for NIU, I think there's not really much. They're doing a heck of a job right now offensively. Morris, he cannot dwell on those interceptions. And for Kent State, just keep on doing what they're doing, defensively and offensively.
So NIU will get the ball to start the second half. Just want to give a shout out to all 42 viewers going on in YouTube, as we got PX1 Sports is in chat, the commish, Kevin Thompson, Anthony Meneses is in chat. Kevin Thompson just said Kevin Thompson. So Monty Wyatt, Dylan Tate, Josh Clayton, Eric Mears, TD. Gary Ken is in chat. Anybody I might have missed, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And remember to smash that like button down in underneath the video as well. And so 2nd down and 6 upcoming.
Let's see what NIU can do. That was a good start to the half.
So down 10, Justin Morris Jr. will keep it on the option keeper, turning it upfield. He's going to be hit a yard short of the first down marker, but not before he picks up 6. Moss in on the stop.
Yeah, nice tackle by Moss. I mean, that is hard. It is hard to stop a quarterback like Justin Morris from getting the first down. He did exactly that.
So 3rd down and 1. What does NIU have cooked up here? Going to go triple option, but he can't get the pitch off. Justin Morris Jr. is hit for a loss on the play. 4th down, Oliver Saxon with a big tackle, getting his first tackle on the night and first tackle for loss.
Well, Saxon's tackle was super important. Morris would have had another man open if he would have pitched the ball, but he didn't have much time to do it.
Good pressure by the Kent State defense. And so the first drive of the second half for NIU goes 3 and out, and they have to get the ball back to Kent State.
And you can see this return going out to about the 40-yard line. That's some pretty good field position for Kent State. But NIU, you can see the game track, their defense. They've had trouble containing Tate. But, hey, this is the second half. This isn't the first half anymore. A lot can change.
So what player you think is going to have to step up big in the second half for either team to win?
Well, I think Tate's just got to keep on doing his thing right now for Kent State. If Tate keeps on doing his thing, you see 193 yards passing on the night so far. If he keeps on doing it, Kent State, it's going to be hard for NIU to stop Kent State.
So first down and 10 for Dylan Tate. What does he have cooked up? He's going to throw it across the middle. Pass is caught. First down, 20-yard reception for John Blair.
Yeah, and he has that cooked up. That's what he has. John Blair wide open over the middle on a play fake. And, I mean, talk about a kind of a heartbreaker for NIU. It's super hard for them to stop Dylan Tate right now. They got to cook something up defensively to stop this quarterback. If they stop him, they stop the whole receiving corps.
Now they're going to come out in a I formation look. The receiver coming in motion, handoff to King Jr. going up the middle. He's being used very scarcely, but he breaks out of a couple tackles and gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, nice tackle by Patrick Flowers there. Made sure that he didn't get more than he wanted, because he wanted more and broke off a lot of tackles right there. I think that was 2.
Really good is Tyler King Jr. Radloff goes in motion. He's going to be lined up outside as Tate will hand it off on a little bit of a halfback draw play as Tyler King Jr. will pick up 1.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Teddy Tate, making sure that King doesn't get any more than he can.
3 down defensive linemen here on 2nd down and 9 for NIU. Tate in the shotgun, takes the snap. Pocket starting to collapse around, decides to take off. He gets through the outside before he is tackled on the play by Teddy Tate. First down.
Yeah, it's something that NIU struggled all night to stop. They struggled to stop Dylan Tate's running game, and he still makes sure that, hey, we're not going to give it to you easy.
So first down and 10. Tate still swinging the rock, throws it to Radloff, almost breaks out of the tackle, but it's going to be a 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3.
Well, NIU, they're just having a lot of trouble right now. But you know what? One takeaway or holding them to a field goal, really important.
Pressure coming. They called a blitz, NIU, but Tate fires a lob pass out to Jace Nickelberry for a 4-yard gain, but enough to move the sticks. First down inside the red zone.
Yeah, not a long route, but enough to get them the first down. And now it's 1st and goal for Kent State. NIU took the risk, sent the blitz, didn't work out.
Now 1st down and goal. Dylan Tate looking really good. He's going to roll out to the weak side off his arm, and it's going to be intercepted by NIU. Costly turnover. Flowers, he's been all over the place making tackles, and he gets an interception here in the end zone.
And he has been all over the place. What an interception. We saw that play in the last game, and Ohio scored on it. But Flowers says, no, we watched that game. We know what's going to come.
And he was actually rolling out to throw a cross body, and that's something for a quarterback you never want to do. Normally you roll out to your strong side so you don't have to throw across your body. And here Bentley Jones picks up 5, 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, that's true, but let's just go back to Patrick Flowers. He has been huge for this NIU defense, making big tackles and an interception right there to bring them back in this thing.
Could this be the play that NIU needed, that interception, to get the offense going? Here, Bentley Jones, 1st down, gain of 6.
Yeah, well, they're not struggling to pick up the first down. Bentley Jones is having a field day. 14 rushes, 64 yards. It's almost looking too easy for him right now. Kent State's defense struggling to stop him, like NIU's offense or defense is struggling to stop Tate.
Trevor Moss already having a big game in terms of tackles. He's in on that one as well, but not before Stevens picks up 7 yards. 2nd down and 3 upcoming.
Yeah, 146 rushing yards for NIU, a team that their offense gets 124 rushing yards a game.
JMJ will keep it. He hurls it down. Defender for Kent State. He's still on his feet. Gets past midfield inside Golden State Flash territory.
Yeah, what a hurdle there for Morris, and I think every time there's a hurdle, it gets the fans on their feet. That's for sure.
We're going to give this time up the middle. Remember, that was the play that they called that was stopped for a loss, and they had to put the football on their first possession. But Bentley Jones gets it and picks up 4.
Yeah, and that's a solid play call. I think NIU, they went with the triple option that time, but this time they handed it straight up the middle, and it worked.
Bentley Jones will get it, trying to go off the left side. He's going to be hit and stopped, but not before he picks up 1 yard on the play, and that was a big stop by Dan Gleasack.
Yeah, and Bentley Jones' speed made sure that he got to the outside there. He almost got brought down for a loss.
3rd and 4, NIU looking to put some points up on this drive, throwing it, but it falls incomplete. The receiver had it, but it's dropped by Jeremy Stoddard.
Yeah, and that's just unfortunate. And you can't let them get, or you can't let that get to your head, because that's just an unlucky drop. But your defense, I think they have the momentum right now.
Meanwhile, we got some good games coming up tomorrow, and it all starts at 7 o'clock. We got Oklahoma at Auburn. That'll be over on Twitch. Meanwhile, on YouTube, it's going to be Miami University at Toledo. And then at the 8:45 games, Florida at Michigan. That's going to be a good one, especially on a Thursday. Then on YouTube, it's going to be Eastern Michigan and Bowling Green. As the play by Frank Taylor is going to be another tackle for loss, his second on the night.
Yeah, nice job by Frank Taylor, just making sure that Kent State can't get anything. But that game between Miami, Ohio, they played great last week.
Yeah, they pulled out the upset victory against Bowling Green and looking to keep that momentum on their side tomorrow. So 3rd down and 8, John Blair with a pickup of 3. Meanwhile, Ohio State, number 9 ranked Ohio State, drives down the field for a field goal and takes a 20-17 lead under 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. That one going over on twitch.tv. As King Jr. will keep it for a pickup of 6. It's going to be short by 2 yards. And so Kent State, NIU's defense holds yet again.
Yeah, but what play by King? He stiff-armed a man and almost picked up the first down, and really a play that he should have had no reason or no way to pick up that first down.
The punt is away. It goes out of bounds. So, again, NIU is going to have some good field position to start. But it looks like every time they cross the 50 is when their drive stalls. What can they do to not make sure that happens?
Yeah, they just have to trust their quarterback.
Hand off to Bentley Jones. He's going to go for a pickup of 1, and then he's going to be stopped on the play. So 2nd and 9 upcoming now for JMJ, who's going to do a quick throw. Receiver is going to catch it. Trying to set up a block there is Straughter with the 7-yard reception. 3rd down and short for NIU.
Yeah, and can the Huskies, can they move the sticks? They'll get into Kent State territory, and we'll have to see if they can pull this off. Will it be a handoff? Will it be a throw?
Pistol said, look, JMJ is going to keep it, trying to go out the right side. He's got a block downfield. He's still on his feet, being chased from behind, breaks out of a tackle. He's still loose, still on his feet, inside the 10. Justin Morris Jr., 43-yard rush.
Well, they ran it, and huge play by Morris. And the fact that he almost broke those tackles, or no, he did break those tackles, almost broke the last one to get into the end zone. That right there is a highlight reel play that might, actually it will get NIU back into this game.
Big play there from Kyle Mathis. Can NIU get it into the end zone? Ezekiel Pitts with the touchdown-saving tackle. Handoff to Wilson, trying to get outside. Pickup of 1 on the play, so 2nd and a goal upcoming for NIU.
Yeah, and Kent State, they just have to play their defense right now and force NIU to a field goal. Because if it's a 3-point game, NIU has momentum.
And now Bentley Jones is back in there. He gets the carry, powering his way. He's going to be stopped a yard short of the Pater as Ezekiel Pitts with another saving touchdown tackle.
Yeah, that is a saving touchdown tackle. Let's see if NIU can punch this one in, or if Kent State's defense will stop them.
3rd down and goal. Handoff to Stevens up the middle. He's in for a touchdown. You called it, Kyle, as NIU gets into the end zone, and pending the extra point could make it a 3-point game.
That's huge for NIU, because when it comes down to the long run, will it be a 7-point game or will it be a 3-point game? Well, it's a 3-point game. NIU just needs a field goal now to tie it.
As Stevens picks up his first career rushing touchdown of the season, so congratulations to him. Getting many will probably call him a touchdown vulture right there, as Bentley Jones not able to get into the end zone. Meanwhile, number 9 Ohio State is held to a field goal. Still only a 1-possession game. Buckeyes lead 23-17 midway through the third quarter. That one again going over on Twitch. So be sure to go over there, get them the viewers that they need. First down and 10 here on YouTube. Tate, play action, all sorts of time, delivers a strike. It is caught. He's being chased from behind by Flowers, and he's not going to be caught. Into the end zone, Chase Nickelberry.
Talk about a response. They just responded in one play, almost like that Ball State game earlier where Ball State scored on one play. But man, NIU, they got to be hurting after that one.
Will Stevens was the corner that let him go, and then Flowers not able to get over in the coverage as Nickelberry finds his way into the end zone again for 75 yards.
Yeah, and what a route by Nickelberry, and what a throw as well by Tate. He's having an amazing game right now.
Tate is maturing before our eyes here, and this is the fourth game of the season. Kent State looking really good, now extending the lead back to a 10-point game, 27-17.
Yeah, and if Tate is maturing this fast, imagine what he's going to be in the final games of the season as well as next season. He's going to be a star in the making.
Yeah, 4-star quarterback. Didn't really get a lot of looks by the Power 3 schools, but Kent State deciding to take a chance, and sometimes that's all it takes for a quarterback, a young quarterback, is all it takes is just someone to take a chance on you and then watch grow up before our eyes here. But now Justin Morris Jr. needs to have that maturation process as well. We could have a really good game on our hands as Morris Jr. trying to break out of a couple tackles, picks up 7 yards.
Yeah, and Morris is going to have to take it. I mean, look at the rushing yards. 12 rushes for 137 yards. That is very hard to do.
2nd and 3. Coming up to a minute left to go in the third quarter. Pistol set. Morris will keep it. Trying to get out the right side. He has it. Breaks out of a tackle. And then is pushed out of bounds by 3 Golden Flash defenders.
You know what? NIU is doing very good offensively right now, and I think it's because maybe the game is slowed down. The first half was very fast. This third quarter has been a little longer. I think that's playing into NIU's hands.
Trips. Yeah, the pistol handoff to Jones going up the middle, trying to break out of the tackle. As getting his hands around his feet is Dick Manson.
Yeah, and NIU, they are rumbling down the field. And let's see if it'll be another run for Morris. That'd be exciting to see.
Morris Jr. looking really tired. He is starting to breathe heavily. He throws it across the middle. Oh, the receiver was open. Would have had it. It would have been close to a first down, but instead it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, and right now you just can't let that get into your head. Look at that. 6 for 9 third down conversions. I bet their sidelines are saying, let's make it 7 for 10.
3rd and 6. Handoff to Bentley Jones. Gets the block. Turns upfield. So good vision. He's still on his feet. He's knocked down. And he picks up 10 yards before he's going to be wrestled down by Clubber.
Yeah, a nice run by Jones, but that's just one of those examples that play till the whistle blows, because Jones could have gotten up and ran to the end zone. That would have been allowed.
Clubber Moss with another tackle. The last 5 seconds of the third quarter. Ooh, Will Stevens gets decked as he picks up 4 yards.
Well, don't go anywhere, folks, because this fourth quarter is going to have a great finish in store.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Everybody put your 4s up in chat. Also, who's going to pull this one out? We got 1 quarter left. You're watching the BX1 Sports on YouTube. Back to Kent, Ohio. Campus of Kent State University. I'm Jeff Melanishin. My broadcast partner is Kyle Mathis. Start of the fourth quarter. NIU going on a drive. Throwing it underneath. Will Stevens delivers a stiff arm. And is going to be inches short of the first down. 3rd and inches upcoming.
Well, I think NIU, they're going to have to convert this one. It'd be way better to get a touchdown than a field goal. So can they convert it?
3rd and inches for JMJ, who's going to keep it on the option keeper going up the middle. Getting just enough for the first down before Dan Gleasak can get the tackle.
Yeah, and leave it to the option play to get the job done. It's not much, but it's enough. And they only picked up a yard, but they only need inches. So NIU, they're still out there, and they can still pick up the touchdown.
1st and 10. Pistol set look here. Trips to the top of the formation. Quick throw, but it falls incomplete. Justin Morris Jr. not able to get those laces.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what happened. I think he might have thrown it before he looked up a little bit. Yeah.
2-by-2 look here on 2nd and 10. Still, J&J's breathing heavy. Blitz coming. He throws it before the blitz gets there. Bentley Jones with a 5-yard reception. 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Huskies.
That takes guts from Justin Morris. Seeing a man blitz him and still getting the throw off while getting hit, that is guts from the freshman quarterback.
3rd and 5. Justin Morris Jr. is having a big game here. Good drive orchestrated by him. Throwing it under middle. Pass is going to be caught. Tyler Shuren for a pickup of 6. 1st down, Huskies.
Yeah, and what a play call by NIU. They didn't need much, but they got it. And that's really impressive. When you don't go for the home run, you just go for the short pass, and it gets you the 1st down.
Elisak up to 5 tackles. Jones will get it. Pressure is there by Pitts. Gets the tackle for loss of 3 on the play.
Oh my goodness, Ezekiel Pitts. What a tackle. He absolutely just used the power of his legs right there. He did not skip leg day, that's for sure.
No, he did not. Great form tackling as well. Great call by Kent State. And it's going to be second and 13. Justin Morris Jr. taking a shot, but it's going to be out of bounds. He was looking for his receiver, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for DeAndre Tyrell.
Yeah, and imagine if DeAndre Tyrell would have caught that one. That would have been insane.
3rd and 13. Morris Jr. still breathing heavy. Drops back. Pocket starting to collapse. He's going to fire it to the sidelines. Pass is going to be caught a yard short. Lee Burton's, his first reception of the game, goes for 12.
Lee Burton's just not enough. And oh, here we go. This is really important if Kent State can stop NIU on 4th down.
And here they go. They're going to go empty set. Not even a running back in the backfield. Blitz coming over the middle. It's incomplete. Kent State holds on 4th down, and they're going to get the ball deep in their own territory.
Yeah, and NIU, that was a good play call. It's just a better play by the defender. And yeah, better play by Saxon. But NIU, they have Kent State pinned in their own territory. Yeah, imagine if they get a takeaway here. They're right back to where they started.
That was Oliver Saxon. So the blitz that they called had Saxon as a defensive end drop into coverage. Good play call. And here another good play call, this time by NIU, as Dylan Tate meet Aaron Josephs.
Yeah, and these defenses, it was a lot offense in the first half. The second half, it's been almost all defense. These defenses, they're getting into the swing of things.
So we saw NIU go for it on 4th down. That means they're going to go for it for here on out, probably the rest of the game. Tight end coming in motion from left to right as Dylan Tate will look to scramble, and he meets Aaron Josephs yet again, who gets another sack.
Talk about the defensive linemen making some big plays. And now Kent State, they're backed up to practically their own 1-yard line, maybe 2-yard line. Imagine if NIU gets a safety here. They make it an 8-point game. All of a sudden, it's a 1-possession game.
3rd and 18. They're going to say his forward momentum was stopped at the 3. So backed up. Do they go risk it here? They're going to hand it off to Tyler King Jr. trying to get outside. Will Stevens is there. He is fighting, trying to get Tyler King Jr. down. He finally does. And so it's going to be 4th and 14, and a punting unit will come on for Kent State.
Yeah, and NIU, they're going to send the pressure here. They want to block this punt.
So 4th and 14. Kent State will punt this one away. NIU, depending on how they play it, could be set up. They will be set up in Kent State's own territory, trying to break it outside. King Sanders, 10-yard return. So Justin Morris Jr. will come on now, who is not breathing as heavy because he had some time to rest on the sidelines.
Yeah, and this might be his breakout drive right here.
1st down and 10. Handoff to Bentley Jones. Blitz coming off the edge, and it was a designed play call by Kent State, getting the stop there.
Well, what a run. First of all, what a play call by Kent State. And Jones actually almost broke that tackle. Look at 6 Kent State players were coming around to tackle him. He almost broke it. That would have been incredible.
Ben Champion in on stop. You could have had anybody you wanted for Kent State in on that stop. So 2nd and 12, 2 yards behind the original line of scrimmage for Justin Morris Jr., who drops back. Gonna fire it to Jones, but it falls off his hands. Probably heard some footsteps as Ezekiel Pitts was looking to lay him out.
Yeah, and I think you just got to make that catch, because now it's 3rd and 12, and can NIU convert?
Pistol set look, trying to set up the halfback screen. Do they have the blocking out in front? They do not, because coming in and making the stop, yet again, Dan Gleasack.
Well, that is not a bad play call by NIU, because Kent State was ready for it, and they saw it all the way. And that could have worked if NIU got blocks downfield, but Kent State was ready for it, and they're going to go for it on 4th and long.
4th and a country mile for Justin Morris Jr. Can he get the play call needed? Pressure in his face. He delivers it, and it is incomplete. Turnover on downs. The receiver went up and went for it. Tyrell, yet again, on the target, but it falls incomplete. Oh, he had that.
Yeah, and he basically had that in his hands, and a nice hit by Jennings right there to jar it free. And DeAndre Tyrell, he's almost had some big plays tonight, and he's probably going to be looking for some more if NIU's defense can get a stop and keep them in this ballgame.
Meanwhile, Ohio State receiver Brad McFadden, 51-yard touchdown reception as the Buckeyes convert the 2-point conversion, and they lead 31-17 early in the 4th. Meanwhile, here, Dylan takes himself for a gain of 14.
Yeah, and this is what we're just back to square one. NIU struggled with stopping Tate in the first half. I don't think that they would want that to happen in the second half, that's for sure.
Teddy Tate in on the stop. Not before Dylan Tate gets enough for the first down. As Tate looks to scramble yet again, he gets the first down, gain of 14. As Kent State looking to take this play clock and the game clock down here a little bit.
Yeah, and NIU, they have to hold them to a field goal now because they're almost in field goal range with less than 5 minutes to go.
Dylan Tate, play action, looking around. Oh, he had the receiver, it was in his hands, and it falls incomplete. John Blair with the drop.
Yeah, and John Blair, he cannot let that get to his head. That's just one drop, but hey, this next play, get right back at it and make the catch.
2nd and 10. Tate drop it back, 3-step drop, and will deliver it, and he finds Micklebury. Short gain on the play, 3rd down and 9 upcoming. Meanwhile, tomorrow, we got number 15, Oklahoma, taking on number 10, Auburn. That's going to be at 7 p.m. on Twitch. Meanwhile, 7 p.m. on YouTube is going to be Miami, Ohio at Toledo, and then Florida taking on and traveling to the Big House and takes on number 13, Michigan at 8:45. As that one's going to be thrown out of bounds by Dylan Tate, 4th down and 9, as the Huskies hold, but Kent State having the field goal opportunity. And then to close out, Eastern Michigan at Bowling Green State at 8:45 on YouTube. And so we'll see the field goal from Deion Wyatt. Kick is up, and it's good. He knocks it home and extends the lead. Is now 30-17.
Incredible kick there by Deion Wyatt. 52 yards to put them up by almost, 2 touchdowns now. And NIU would still be in the lead if they would have scored 2 touchdowns. But, hey, NIU, they can't get a field goal anymore once they score the first one.
On the return is Sanders, breaking out of a couple tackles, gets close to the 30-yard line. But we saw Northern Illinois has made this 4th quarter a game about going for it. What the score might have been if deep in Kent State's territory, if they would have kicked that field goal, because their defense has been playing good. And so you can't go back anymore. You can only go forward. Is just short game.
Yeah, and Justin Morris, he almost broke free on that tackle. But when you're getting tackled by 3 Kent State defensive players, it's tough to do that. But Morris, he's going to have to be ready to make some big throws. He can't just run the football.
2-by-2 set look for Justin Morris Jr. looking to set up the halfback screen, but it is read beautifully and a bump on the play. Scooped up by Kent State. Look at that speed from the big man. He's going to take it home. Big man touchdown right there.
Number 76, Oliver Saxon. He made a huge deflection in the red zone against NIU on 4th down on defense. And look at that. He picks up the fumble, but I think he's going to challenge this.
Yeah, it looks like it might have been either he was down. Yeah, it looks like his elbow touched before the ground can't cause a fumble. So no big man touchdown there. You always love it when you get the big man running downfield, and then finally when they get into the end zone, you gotta love to see it.
Yeah, and did you see the speed from Oliver Saxon? I know you talked about it when the play was happening, but the speed from that defensive end was unmatched.
And keeps the football here at 3rd down and 12. Justin Morris Jr. needs 12 yards to convert the first down. He throws it underneath, but the defense for Kent State swarming to the football. Jeremy Schroeder gets 7 and give me 6 yards short.
And, I'm surprised NIU is not going for this. I think that they should be going for 4th downs for the remainder of the game.
Meanwhile, Dorian Chase Miller goes 55 yards after the catch as Clemson pulls within 7. It is 24-31 inside of 5 minutes to play. That one going over on twitch.tv. Be sure to tune into that one as Kent State looks to have this one pretty much on wraps.
Yeah, and this game tracker is showing just what Dylan Tate has done for Kent State offensively. His throws, elite. his receiving core, they've been open a ton. And look at the passing stats, 303 yards, but we can't forget about his rushing. He has been rushing and has been hurting NIU on those third downs.
NIU will start the 4-down defensive lineman. I formation, handoff to Tyler King Jr. This might be the Tyler King Jr. show the rest of the way, along with some Dylan Tate mixed in, but just to give the defense some looks. But here, pick up a 7.
Yeah, 10 rushes, 37 yards. He has really made NIU struggle when Dylan Tate isn't running the football.
Under 3 minutes left to go. You just got to feel for NIU, though. They were in this one. They gave it their best shot. It's probably not going to be as close, but we still got 2:46 left to go, so pretty much anything can still happen. But NIU, you got to feel for them.
Yeah, you just got to feel bad. Their defense has played great. It's just been the Dylan Tate show, and he's made some clutch plays.
And those 2 costly interceptions as well. As the hit here dropped back for a loss on the play. George Smith getting in there for a tackle for loss.
Yeah, now NIU, they have to use all their timeouts and hope for a punt here, and then kick the onside kick if they were to score.
And off to Tyler King Jr. trying to get close to the first down, maybe get into field goal range because we always saw Dion Wyatt, but here it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, knowing Dylan Tate, Kent State might throw the football here, pick up the first down.
As NIU burns 2 timeouts on this drive, they got 1 remaining the rest of the game. Dylan Tate dropping back, 3rd and 7, takes off with his feet, delivers a shot, but then George Smith delivers a shot on Tate. And here, Dion White going to come on for a long field goal opportunity.
Will he hit this? This would be a long 54-yarder.
Snap is down, kick is on the way. Does White have the leg? He does not. This one is missed. And now NIU set up and down 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's 2-mile-per-hour winds that might have affected that, but that was a little wide. I think he had the leg. It just was a little wide. If that's in an indoor stadium, I think that's good.
1st down and 10 for JMJ, who's going to be in the shotgun formation. 2x2 set here. Going to throw it to Jones coming out of the backfield. He turns upfield and picks up enough for the first down before Pitts is in on the tackle.
Yeah, now NIU doesn't have any timeouts. A good play by Jones, but they either got to get out of bounds or they got to get the first down.
And NIU is going to need to get the onside kick as well with those not having the 3 timeouts. JMJ throwing across the middle. Pass is going to be caught by Strouder for a pickup of 15.
Yeah, nice drop by Strouder. Wide open in the middle of the field, and they're getting first downs. They're stopping the clock.
1st down and 10 inside Kent State territory, just like that. 2 plays. Justin Morris Jr. dropping back. Will fire it to his receiver, Garrett Cunningham, for a pickup of 7.
You know what? There's still a minute and a half left in this game. There's still a lot of time for NIU, and they're already inside the 30.
Looks like they're going to spike it here. Yes, they will. This is the spike off with 1:24 left to go. 3rd down and 3. Are you kind of surprised that they went to a spike that early?
Not really. I mean, the clock was running. They didn't pick up the first down. It's not a bad play, but they got to go for it on 4th.
3rd and 3. For Justin Morris Jr. dropping back. Pocket is clean, but starts to collapse. He fires it. Caught. Wide open receiver into the end zone. They go for a touchdown.
Griffin Robinson, wide open, but what a throw by Justin Morris. And, I mean, talk about not giving up until the game's over. NIU, they kick a field goal here. It's a 6-point game. They get the onside kick. They can take the lead with a touchdown.
Yes, Griffin Robinson gets his first career CFSL touchdown in his first game. So congratulations to him. A big one here, and now they need the onside kick. Here it is, and it's going to be recovered by Kent State and returned into NIU territory with 1:18 left to go by Daryl Sherman. So now we're going to see a couple of knees.
Yeah, and NIU, they cannot be mad. They can be upset because they almost beat Ohio last week. They almost beat Kent State this week. But you know what? They are a good team, and they shouldn't let this loss right here deter them. They're probably going to get some wins very soon.
Tyler King Jr. goes up the middle for a pickup of 4 on the play, and NIU cannot stop the clock. And so just 2 more plays here, and it's going to be all she wrote as Kent State is going to pull out the victory and move to 500. They're going to be 2-2. Meanwhile, NIU will fall to 0-4. Tyler King Jr. trying to get out the left side, but that would have been big by George Smith if he would have got a forced fumble.
Yeah, nice tackle by George Smith, and what a way to end the game. That's going to be the last play of the game. The clock's going to hit 0, but George Smith saying, hey, maybe we deserve to win this game.
But be sure to go over to Twitch right now. Game is over. Kent State defeats NIU 30-24. Meanwhile, there's still got time going over on twitch.tv. But Kyle, real quick, just your final thought of this game.
Well, NIU played phenomenal, but Dylan Tate, 303 yards passing, 107 yards rushing. He was incredible this game. He might get MAC Player of the Week, too.
We'll have to see how that goes. So thank you to executive producer Mike Peters and associate producer David Roy and my broadcast partner Kyle Mathis for tonight's action. And on behalf of our broadcast crew, I'm Jeff Melanishin, and you've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Thank you, the viewers, for tuning in to this one as you saw Kent State take down Northern Illinois. And remember, we'll be back tomorrow starting at 7 with Oklahoma at Auburn on Twitch and on YouTube, Miami, Ohio taking on Toledo. Until then, have a good night, everybody.